RetroDaze.
The same darn thing happens every year. As soon as October hits, and long before Halloween's orange moon rises in the inky sky, Christmas products appear, gaining ground until finally and irrevocably taking over the holiday aisles of every store. Don't take this the wrong way. The staff at RetroDaze loves all holidays equally, and so it isn't the early appearance of Christmas that bothers us as much as the complete obliteration of Thanksgiving from our holiday schedule. Over the next 2 weeks, starting with this look back at our favorite Thanksgiving commercials and television specials, we hope to do our small part in acknowledging the overlooked, underappreciated Turkey Day programming. Somewhere along the line, as Halloween gained in popularity and Christmas continued to dominate the holiday season, Thanksgiving faded into a November footnote. I wouldn't necessarily say people dislike it, but as far as pop culture and commerce are concerned, the holiday might as well not even exist. If you're lucky, you might find the requisite turkey decorations and table decor, and of course all the necessary food items are placed front and center in supermarkets, but we never get anything as elaborate as the Christmas or Halloween displays full of endless options. Television festivities are equally sparse, doling out perhaps a few commercials and maybe some Thanksgiving sitcom specials. Even arguably the most iconic of Thanksgiving spectacles, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, is co-opted by Santa Claus, holiday shopping, and the looming threat of Black Friday. Now, that isn't to say there weren't any Thanksgiving specials or commercials that enhanced our holiday season, many of which have even gone on to become beloved traditions. Clicking on the television and flipping through the channels during November was akin to playing a slot machine. Sometimes you'd end up with the old goose egg, but other times you'd hit a win with seasonal commercials. One such small jackpot was the Publix Thanksgiving salt and pepper commercial. It starts, as so many holiday commercials do, with rising, sentimental music and images of a cozy home.
There's nothing like being together at the holidays. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
And when the commercial ends, you switch the channel. More commercials. And this isn't even one of the fun ones. There are always at least a handful of the Thanksgiving sale variety, and this one was for The Whiz.
Half-pipe microwave oven, unreal at $99. On this Brother electric typewriter with case, unstoppable at $99. On this Codaphone beeperless remote telephone answering machine, unmatchable at $88.
Nobody beats the Whiz.
The unbeatable Thanksgiving super sale now at all 11 Whiz stores.
Nobody beats the Whiz. You continue to flip through the channels and hit a Kmart Thanksgiving sale commercial, a JCPenney sale commercial with a live turkey, and an early Christmas sale commercial for NBO. Don't they have any shame? The next commercial is more promising and advertises NBC's Thanksgiving Comedy Weekend.
That's not a turkey, that's a cabbage.
Followed by a different word.
Would you let me?
10 on Cheers.
You can't spend your life dressed up like Mark Twain.
Why not? He did.
And Hill Street's Bruce White's in Mama's Boy tonight.
Another click of the old remote calls up a classic Macy's commercial that starts with an animated riddle.
What towers over Manhattan? Fits into a shopping bag. And is only at Macy's. Snoopy. He's cuddly. He's playful. And he's yours at all Macy's. A $32 value. Yours for just $10.95 with any $50 purchase or more.
Looking back on this one, it's interesting to see just how big a part Snoopy played in pop culture at the time. Not only did he appear as a float in the Macy's parade, but he was exclusive to Macy's and heavily promoted.
A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, sponsored by McDonald's. Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
That familiar Charlie Brown music awakens something deep inside that the previous commercials had only barely touched. Something you'd perhaps manage to forget despite these recent reminders. The holidays were really and truly here. It started with Halloween and continues oh so very soon with a golden turkey, gravy, and mashed potatoes. During prime time, there were always an array of sitcom Thanksgiving specials to choose from, and perhaps the best one of all, which in my humble opinion shall never be dethroned, is WKRP in Cincinnati, Turkeys Away. You may not have had the pleasure of seeing this 1978 episode upon its inaugural airing, so you'll have to trust me when I tell the tale of the collective gasp from all who watched, which could be heard by intergalactic civilizations.
Everyone's running around pushing each other. Oh my goodness! Oh, the humanity! Oh, people are running about. The turkeys are hitting the ground like sacks of wet cement. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
Next up on this time warp television is The Simpsons, Bart vs. Thanksgiving, an episode of the series that pulls from the classic idea of family drama during the holiday.
Hey, that got her going.
Bitchin'.
No one is going to claim that the Thanksgiving episodes of Charlie Brown or Garfield are the best of their respective holiday trilogies, but they are some of the only Thanksgiving specials available outside of sitcoms, so we make do. A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving isn't nearly as iconic as the Halloween and Christmas specials, but there's a lot to love here. The music and autumnal imagery never failed to get me in the spirit of the season, even if the plot relies on what should have been an easily resolved misunderstanding.
Hello? Hi, Chuck. This is Peppermint Patty. How you been, Chuck?
Okay, I guess.
Do you kind of miss me, Chuck?
Well,
That's okay, Chuck. I know you probably can't talk because someone's listening. We'll keep these intimate things to ourselves, okay, Chuck?
Well,
Listen, I really have a treat for you. My dad's been called out of town. He said I could go over to your house and share Thanksgiving with you, Chuck.
Well,
I don't mind inviting myself over because I know you kind of like me, Chuck.
Well,
Okay, that's a date. See you soon, you sly devil.
Oh, brother.
That botched Thanksgiving dinner scene, complete with popcorn, buttered toast, pretzel sticks, and jelly beans, is among many viewers' favorite moments.
Where's the turkey, Chuck? Don't you know anything about Thanksgiving dinners? Where's the mashed potatoes? Where's the cranberry sauce? Where's the pumpkin pie?
Some have even taken to recreating the snack plate as a pre-Thanksgiving ritual. For my money, the best part of the episode is the realization that Snoopy had been holding out on them and has a full turkey dinner plus pumpkin pie dessert waiting in his doghouse. Let's just try to forget about Woodstock's heinous act of cannibalism. Yikes. Up next is Garfield's Thanksgiving, which first aired in 1989.
Hi, Liz. How have you been?
That's Dr. Wilson to you. Put the cat here.
Like the Charlie Brown special, Garfield's Thanksgiving has an equally simple plot wherein John invites, though tricks or even coerces is closer to the truth, Garfield's vet Liz to come to Thanksgiving dinner as a first date. Yeah. As you click through the channels, there may have been an airing of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which you would have absolutely watched. There was nothing quite like the antics of Steve Martin and John Candy to lighten the mood, even if this movie also ends on a sentimental note.
Take a piece of me.
And of course, there was always the highly anticipated Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which is such an enormous part of the holiday, we're dedicating an entire episode to it next week. Now, we started this episode talking about how there are comparatively fewer Thanksgiving specials, and after hearing the rundown of options, you may call our claim into question. Perhaps it only feels as though Thanksgiving is overlooked as we rush past it in a headlong sprint toward the winter holidays. Or perhaps, despite the number of Thanksgiving commercials and sitcoms, fewer people watch them as compared to the other holiday entertainment. So you tell us, what are some of your favorite Thanksgiving movies, episodes, and specials? Do you watch as many Thanksgiving specials as you do for the other holidays? Or do you skip over Thanksgiving media entirely? I would love to hear about it down in the comments. And if you enjoy our content, please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and maybe even activating that ubiquitous notification bell. It really does make a huge difference. Let's meet again next week to celebrate Yesteryear right here on RetroDaze.
Clicky clicky.